Oh, good. You're waking up. Wonderful. It's lovely to see you. Oh, no, please. Try to stay still, alright? I'm sure you've got quite a few questions right now. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. All of your party members are going to be okay. But we do need to do some healing, alright? Do you remember what happened last night? The graveyard, that's right. You and your party were hired to take care of those spirits. Although it appears that the spirits were much more powerful than originally thought. So, they did a number on you. No, maybe not physically. You probably are feeling okay physically. But you see, tormented spirits, they have the ability to cling to your mind and your soul. You may not even notice it right away, but as someone who can see auras, it's quite apparent that you've had a run-in with some very powerful spirits. But it's alright. Everything's going to be okay. We have been working through the night and into the early hours of the morning to make sure that you and all of your party members are going to make it. But now that you're awake, I do need to do a bit more healing for you, okay? Okay. It's going to be quite simple. I'm just going to use a few different tools that have been given to me by some very powerful and very benevolent beings. And we will get you feeling better, okay? Okay. But before we get to those tools, I'd like to just start with cleansing the area around you, alright? We've been doing this on and off all evening, so I'm just going to take a bit of this. This is from a Palo Santo tree. It's a very ancient tree. It's been used by our kind and others for generations to help heal the spirit. It's a very gentle scent, very comforting, almost a bit minty, but in a very subtle way. So we're just going to get this burning for just a moment. Then let that smoke help to cleanse the area around you, okay? Just very gently. There. Just take some nice deep breaths of that lovely Palo Santo smell. Good. That will help to just aid our healing session today. There. Alright, I'm going to put this to the side. It will continue smoking though and giving us that lovely gentle scent as we continue. Okay, now for our healing session today, I have a collection of very special items. They were all given to me by a creature called a Pegasus. Now, Pegasus, or Pegasi, whatever you would like to say, they are creatures of pure energy, created out of the sky, out of beautiful, powerful, playful wind. And as such, they are excellent at purifying different things with the power of wind. Now, different colours of Pegasi are known for different types of energy. So, I have a few different feathers here. This is from a white Pegasus. This one from a red Pegasus. And then I've got this one here, just a little feather from a golden Pegasus. I've got a few other colours that we'll be using today, okay? I'm just going to use each of these to brush away some of that negativity, some of that energy that is clinging to you from those dark, tormented spirits. and to help bestow upon you a bit of the light, pure power and energy of the Pegasus. Okay? Alright. So let's start with this white one. The white Pegasus is an incredibly pure creature. They are known for their very docile nature, and also for being completely steadfast. They are impossible to corrupt with dark energy. Even just the presence of a white Pegasus is sometimes enough to cleanse away darkness and evil and negativity. So we're going to start with this white one to cleanse. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and brush this over your aura. Just brush, brush away that negativity. Just brush. The power of the white Pegasus. Brush. Very good, very good. Now just keep holding nice and still. You can take some deep breaths if you would like. Just envision this feather brushing away all of that is clinging to you and holding you down, okay? And to just help sort of push it away as white Pegasus feather gets it out of the way. There we are. Good. That's looking much better already. Alright. Wonderful. It's a good move to start. The white feather. Now I think we'll be ready for the next one. So the white one we use for purifying. The red one we use to instill energy and passion and love. Red is the colour of fire, often the colour we associate with love. And the red Pegasus is definitely the most fiery, the most passionate, the most tempest of the winds of the Pegasus, but still purely good. So I'm going to use this red feather. Just brush, and help to instill some of that energy back into you. Often when we have an encounter with dark spirits, it can feel as though they sap us of all of our energy. Sometimes when we come into contact with negative spirits, it can feel as though they completely drain us of our energy, perhaps leaving us feeling unloved or hopeless or alone, feeling as though we have no fight left in us to fight the good fight of justice, truth, and freedom. But this red feather, imbued with the power of a red Pegasus, should give you back a bit of that passion, a bit of that zeal for life. There. You're looking a bit more energized already. Good. I think that will do it for our red Pegasus feather. Right, now let's move on to the golden feather, shall we? The colour of gold or yellow is often associated with the sun, the energy of sunshine, which brings life. And in magic, it is also the colour associated with joy, with happiness, with a peace that comes from contentment. It's a lovely colour to help uplift a soul that is hurting. So, let's take this and imbue some of the power of the golden Pegasus on you here. Let that feeling of joy and happiness, unburdened from the troubles of this world, the negativity of tormented spirits, hurt you. None of that matters right now. There is so much to find joy in. Even in the darkest of life's periods, there are still little joys. People that you have by your side. Something that makes you happy. Perhaps even just reading a story. Listening to the sounds of nature. Listening to music. Finding comfort in an animal companion. Or a companion, in other ways. Life is full of trouble and hardship, it's true. But it's also full of joy, if we are able to look for it. There. Now you have been imbued with the power of the golden Pegasus. Let's move on, shall we? Now this feather. This is a very special feather. You see, the purple Pegasus. The purple Pegasus is one that is quite rare, quite difficult to find. They are a gentle song on the wind. If you listen too closely, you almost miss it. But purple is the colour of spiritual enlightenment, of being connected with the world around us, with the skies above us, feeling connected, feeling at peace with your place in the universe. Not just an inner peace, although of course that's wonderful, but an outer peace of understanding what is and what is not. Being able to discern how you can affect change and being able to accept when you can't change things. Knowing that it's part of a bigger picture. That is the power of the purple Pegasus. The purple Pegasus. The purple Pegasus. So, often when we come into contact with negative spirits like you have, they may take away that deeper understanding and make it very difficult to see past our own struggles. It may give you almost sort of a tunnel vision effect. This will help to open your eyes a bit more, alright? So I'm going to take this, brush it over you gently. This one I'm also going to focus right here, around the placement of your third eye chakra. This can help to open up that chakra, help you gain a sense of awareness and spiritual healing in a way that not much else can. The third eye chakra and the crown chakra, the two that we will focus on. The purple Pegasus, the purple Pegasus, the purple Pegasus, the crown crown is the chakra that relates to the universe at large. The third eye chakra is the one that relates to discernment. Discernment and being able to see the bigger picture. So I'm just going to take this right around your chakras to the top of your head and between your brows. And imbue some of that beautiful, gentle, spiritual energy. How does that feel? Good, good. Hopefully that will help to offer your spirit a bit of understanding and discernment of the bigger picture. Alright, let's move on. And then finally, we're going to finish off with the energy of this feather. A beautiful midnight blue feather. Very soft, just like all the other ones. Now the midnight blue Pegasus generally only flies at night, for obvious reasons. They stick out quite a lot during the day, and they prefer the stillness and the peace that comes with a calm, clear night. And they bring with them the energy of stillness and peace and quiet. Not just peace and quiet around you, but also a sense of peace and quiet within. It can be difficult to find true peace when we have minds that race with all kinds of worries and anxieties. All kinds of fears, all kinds of questions and uncertainties about the future. But the energy of the midnight blue Pegasus helps us to take a moment and eliminate that noise. Eliminate any of those things that are vying for our attention and find an inner stillness. If even just for a moment. It's important to be able to be still, to be in the quiet with ourselves, and not to feel overwhelmed and not to have our minds race. It's natural to have our minds race, but every once in a while it's nice to use the power of something to help us feel calm. Especially after an encounter with such negative spirits. Your mind is probably racing with questions and worries. But the energy of the midnight blue Pegasus should help to clear away some of those questions, some of those worries. All of your questions will be answered. And most of the things that we worry about never come to pass anywhere. Here, in this moment, you are safe. Your party members are safe. And it's time for some good rest. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take this. Just brush it down. Over your eyes. And over your face. Just help melt away some of those worries and bring about a sense of quiet, gentle peace. There we are. Quiet, gentle peace. Now this power from these different colours of Pegasus have done quite a lot to help to heal your energy, to combat the negativity from those tormented spirits. It may still take a bit of time to heal you, but your spirit is already looking much, much better. So now I would like you to take some time and just rest, okay? Find that inner peace and rest in the fact that you are safe and everything is going to be okay. Right? Everything is going to be okay. You are safe. You are okay. And everything is going to be fine. Now rest, my friend. Tomorrow's troubles can stay in tomorrow. In this moment, there is nothing that you need to do or worry about. It's time to rest. Tomorrow's troubles can stay in tomorrow. For now, it is time to rest. Rest.